Welcome back to my 5 favorite people. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Today we have a couple different things we need to go over. Number 1, we have a lot of buys to go over. Number 2, my margin balance is absolutely 0. Number 3, yeah, we're just gonna go over a couple things. But before I do so, check out this nice little Invicta watch I got. Pretty nice, like one of those big face Invicta watches, but I'm liking it. Okay, so if you guys like content like this, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Without further much more talking, let's go ahead and jump straight into the actual portfolio. Let's check it out. So, as you guys know, all dividends have been dropped. Monthly paying dividends have been dropped. Weekly paying dividends have been dropped. But the best part about this all, you guys can see the account is sitting less than $20,000. So what that means is that you can see, look at that balance. That buying power now is $18,000. Insane, right? It's absolutely insane. What does that mean? We have no more margin. So if you guys want to take a look at my previous video, if you guys take a look, it'll say margin. It was like, I forgot even what it said. It's like margin balance or like total margin used, or I think it was like margin used. It had like a number like 5,900. Guess what? That's paid off. I did a buy actually. I'll show you guys the account because I know some of you guys are still new to margin. I'll show you guys. I did a buy. Here's my history. I added $6,000 onto my account. Right here, you guys can see I added $6,000 onto the account, and that $6,000 covered my entire margin balance. Now I've been waiting on this to come in because this is part of my paycheck. But with that being said, we also have. I'll probably do another buy. I'll probably do that $6,000. And to be honest, what I'm probably going to do is I don't have the $6,000 just yet because it's still pending on my account. So I paid the margin balance off. I'm probably going to buy some stocks or buy some ETFs, and then I'll probably get a margin balance that'll pop up. But then I'll pay another $6,000. I'll pay it off. And then I'll use more margin on top of that. So to put in perspective, I'll do $6,000 buy would cover the first margin. I'll do another $6,000 buy that'll cover the second round of margin. So it's $12,000 total. And then I'll probably do like another $6,000. So overall this month, I'll probably buy around $18,000 to $20,000 worth of ETFs. Just put in perspective. But I told you guys I had a pretty big buy coming in. Now you guys can see all these little pluses. Look at all those. All those little pluses, those are nice little dividends that came in. We went over that in the previous video. But this one's going to be more of what the portfolio is looking like. As you guys can see, I'll show you guys the stock plan. As you guys can see right now, you can see this is exactly what the portfolio is sitting at, $19,200. Currently right now in monthly income, I am making $1,200 a month in monthly income. If further multiply that times 12. 1208 times 12, we are making almost $15,000 a year if everything were to stay the same, distribution, nothing were to change, making about $15,000 a year. But that is about to change because I have some buys coming in, which I'm going to be doing on this actual video. So here is my actual plan detail. This is exactly how much I do plan on buying right here. You guys can see I have $8,000 ready to buy. So first one's going to be our ULTY purchase. We're going to be buying 250 shares of ULTY. Current price is about $5.43. It's going to cost us about $1,300. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. ULTY buy $250. Come over here to ULTY. We're going to do a little bit of once it loads, review or no, not review order. 250 shares. Okay, 250. We're going to do review order. And then we're going to go ahead and buy. Now, it's probably going to be pending due to the fact that queue for market open. Since this market is closed, you guys can see it is after hours, so market is closed. So it's not necessarily going to go through. But what that means is that whenever market does open, we're going to be actually buying in 250 shares. I don't really care what the price is that I get filled at. I just want to buy. So we're going to click done. That's the first one. So wrong chart. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so there's the first one. Second buy we're going to do is TSYY. And I've been loving this ETFs right here. I've actually been doing research. I'm glad you guys actually brought this up to me. So I'm going to buy in 500 shares of TSYY. I'm going to simply just click the home button. I don't know why it takes forever to load over here. It like makes my computer even go slow whenever this happens. But I'm going to pull up TSYY right here. I'm going to buy 500 shares. It costs us a nice little pretty penny for these 500 shares. Look at that, it was 500, right? Yeah, 500. Okay, sweet. 500. Go ahead and review. Look at that fee, only a penny. I love to see that. Go ahead and buy. Sweet. Queue for market open. Next, we also have a buy of WPAY. I'm buying 30 shares of WPAY. You know, WPAY has been doing pretty consistent. I'm not going too heavy on the bank. I think it's only like $1,000 I'm putting in, right? Yeah, $1,500. So nothing too crazy. That'll get my total price to about $2,500. You guys can see so far I'm holding about 1,000, I think. I'm holding 1,300. So that'll get me to around like 17 or 27, 2,800. So 30 shares for 1,500. Go ahead and review. We're gonna click buy on this, and like I said, all this is going through, but literally in like the next couple of days, all this will, the margin balance, you'll see what the margin balance looks like, but the entire margin balance will be paid probably right back out to zero. QQQI, I want to pick up 10 shares for $500. So go over here, pick up QQQI. So you guys saw that buying power dropped a lot because of WPAY. It has that 100% maintenance. So it definitely dropped that a lot, but you know, I'm not too worried about it because I said I'm going to pay it off. Okay, so BTCI, or no, sorry, QQQI. Well, we got to do both of them. What was BTCI? 10? Yeah. I'm going to pick up 10 shares of BTCI. I'll go ahead and buy that here. I'm sitting at $57.50. We're going to just do 10, $575. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and buy. And then the last one was QQQI. I do want to do a buy for QQQI. Now, these are my big monthly buys. You guys know I still do my weekly buys. Like I come in, maybe throw an extra $500, $750 here and there. If I see a nice little buying opportunity, but these are like the big monthly buys. I do not do these all the time. I wish I had the fun to do this all the time, but I do not. Just going to buy some QQQI, 10 shares, $500, and then go ahead and buy. Okay, sweet. So that's great. So that's sitting at 200. I'll give us about 700. The monthly, I actually got my monthly dividend from QQQI. It was actually nothing too crazy. I'll show you guys what it looked like because it was definitely nothing to brag about. It was $2.46. So, I mean, if we were to double that, I mean, next month we get probably around like $8, $9. But it's more safer income. I mean, if you were to look at the chart, QQQI's chart almost like mirrors the S&P 500. You can see that like the drop back in April. And then this is exactly how the S&P 500 is looking. If I were to pull the SPY chart up, it's literally just like a safer income ETF play. It's going to pay you guys monthly, not weekly, like some of our other plays. But if I were to show you guys that year to date, it looks exactly the same. So it just pretty much mirrors the S&P 500, a lot more safer, and it gives you like some dividends for holding it. But that is pretty much the buys that I want to, you know, get in. You guys can see the margin total should have now. Yep, there we go right here. So pending orders, $8,900. I don't necessarily, it doesn't have, oh, it says right here. Okay, so you have $7,922 in margin available to invest. So yeah, it's gonna look a little crazy once everything loads up. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of margin you got going on right now. Yes, it is, but I promise you guys, probably before September 30th, this will be right back almost down to zero or like $1,000. So. But yeah, just want to do a couple buys on the on this video with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will also go through and update the holdings list. So this $1,200 should go up to maybe like, I'm thinking maybe $1,700, $1,800 with this upcoming buy. And then after I put the margin balance down and I raise the margin, we'll probably finish this month. Monthly income probably is going to double. So I'll probably have about $2,400 in monthly income coming into the end of this month. But that's exciting things coming. I also just let you guys know, if you just, you know, for future reference here, probably later on today or maybe tomorrow, I'm going to create a video because it has now been one full month of holding almost every single one of these actual weekly paying or monthly paying income ETFs. And I want to make a video pretty much just so you guys know the title. It's going to say 1 month of holding YMAX, here's the results. 1 month of holding ULTY, here's the results. And what I'm going to do in each video, I'm going to literally talk about the total return. So I'm going to take, like, for example, we'll use ULTY. I'm gonna like talk about, okay, yeah, my NAV total return is down 2%, $344. But I'm also gonna have a spreadsheet to the right of the screen, like over here, that's saying, okay, we're down $344, but we've made like $800, $900 in dividends. So my total return 1 month of holding ULTY has been this much. So I just want to make a video. I'm gonna make a separate individual video for each stock, and I'm also going, or ETF. I'm also going to just talk about my outlook, how the month has looked, how it's performed, what I'm looking for, the price points I'm looking for, stuff like that. So kind of like little like ETF overview for the next upcoming month as we enter in October. I will say overall this month has been, we didn't finish too strong. Last week we were down a lot of money. Now I know dividend just hit, so overall it's not going to really show being down that much. It was down a lot more, but dividends actually when it paid out. But if we were to look at the actual 1 month chart, we are still in the green. So we're up 2%, $457. If we were to compare that to SPY, I think we are down. I think SPY is up, 5%, I think, for the month. Oh, wait. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we're on the same track as SPY. SPY's up 2.51%, and then what were we again? I completely forgot. 2.51 to 2.47. So I literally underperformed by like 0.05% or something like that. I don't even know what it is. But I barely underperformed SPY. So, I mean, it's looking great. I'm not stressed or anything like that. I have not sold anything. You guys can see this is my account. Now, I did just buy some things. Got the account about $20,000, paid out the margin, bought some more margin. But overall, that's how the account's looking. But, yeah, let me go ahead and close the screen out real quick. That's going to do it for the video, you guys. If you like content like this, like I always tell you guys, if like it's your best will. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. So make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button. And until probably like 5 more hours, I'll see you guys here soon with another video. Take care.